And that is it. After almost 4 months in the Canary Islands, our last sunset for 2013. Last one for who knows how long, because we're heading to Morocco tomorrow, and we're going to be there for 1, 2, I don't know, 3 weeks or so. We'll find out. And drinking our last bit of Spanish vino directly from the tap.
I'm not going to miss the allergies that I've had since I've been in this house, but I will miss the Spanish wine.
No, we'll miss the Spanish wine.
That is for sure.
We'll miss the Buddha, but you know, one thing I was thinking about while shooting this video and just looking out at the sunset as it goes down is really the power of choice. It kind of boggles me. On growing up, and growing up, getting good grades in school, and I was asked by my guidance counselor, high school guidance counselor, what am I good at? And in probably 15 seconds, it just popped in math and science. And he says, engineers are the highest paid right out of school. And I made a decision, something just so quickly, so fast, dictated, and I mean that in a good way, of the next 15 years of my life. 5 years of school almost, 4.5 years of school, and then almost 10 years in the engineering field. And it was something that I didn't really like, but it was the thing that I was just good at. Why not just do that? Even though my grandfather and my father were both entrepreneurs. My grandfather was the one who actually created the first Walmart's, Target's, big superstore. We just didn't franchise it. That's why you don't hear about it. But I was becoming just an employee, and it boggles me now that we're 5 years into this travel around the world, and what happened?
I wanted you to get that nudie booty in the honeycomb.
The nudie booty?
But he just put his shirt on.
Okay, so I was in deep thoughts, and you had to...
It was just funny. It was another funny thing to laugh at about living here, and this is what we call the honeycomb.
We call this the honeycomb. All right, so I had a really good message on here
until what your dad and your grandfather.
Oh, I know. And so now we're departing on to Morocco right now. Hanalei is going to see Africa. We're going to go to our first real Muslim country right now, and it's a very liberal, but it's going to be a very different experience. And if you were to tell me that we would be traveling around the world for 5 years and having the choice to actually be able to make a move when we want to, I would think that you're nuts. And so now, I'm sitting here last night in the Canary Islands, which we didn't even know that we were going to be in the Canary Islands before we got here, and now heading to Morocco and then back in the States to an event. It's just, it really boggles my mind. And packing up our stuff right now, getting ready to head to Morocco today, and pack up out of this spot. It's blows me away.
Choice is just huge, and a lot of people might hear us going, oh my God, I can't believe they're leaving again. It's been 4 months. Here they go again. They've been doing this for 5 years. How can you keep doing it? And it's almost unfathomable. And excuse me if I look like I'm, all allergied up. I am. It's almost unfathomable for some people to go, how can you do that? And how can you take your daughter and now move her again? Well, the coolest part about this is Hanalei is one of the most adjusted and most connected child I think I've ever seen, because she understands the value of relationships. She understands the value of friends, whereas many people think, oh, they just drag her all over and then she loses friends. Actually, no. She knows how to stay connected with people, and she knows that the world is really small and that everyone is just a flight away. Our friends here, Lorenzo, her little boyfriend here that she loves to death, our Italian friends, they're like, guys, we'll come see you. We fly, everywhere. They travel. They're like, let's meet each other next year, this summer in Italy. Okay.
One of our good friends, Axel, they're at the Haywards. And Carmen, we've known
them 5 years ago, 4 years ago almost.
Our German friends.
Yeah, our German friends. We saw us in Panama. We saw them in Germany. They came to see us in Spain. we're gonna see them again. It's a different mindset, and that's what it's interesting, the way that we live life. We're a very connected family. We communicate, we talk, we have family decisions. I mean, in fact, we were supposed to take Hanalei to Paris for her birthday in April. Well, we're going to be gone before April now. We just had to make this decision, and we were going to go from Morocco to Paris, and we all talked about it, looked at the weather, and said, you know what? It's probably not one of the most ideal times to go to Paris. We want to go, and it's warm, and we talked about it, and Hanalei looked on the internet about what Paris would be like in the summer. She's like, yeah, let's go in the summer. Then, of course, we talked to our friends from Italy, and they said, meet us in Italy in the summer. Then we'll all go to Paris. It's like, these are the kind of conversations that we get to have, because choice to us is not just choosing where you go to eat. It's choosing where you want to live and where you want to travel to and the friends you want to see and where you want to go. So a lot of people, think, wow, how can I do that? It's actually one of the most probably fulfilling areas in parenting and life that we all get to experience together and watch Hanalei grow, because she now knows that she's just either a phone call, a Skype, or a flight away. And most kids don't think that. They think that people are abandoning them, they're leaving them forever. She just knows that all you have to do is go see them again. So it's powerful. It's a really powerful choice. To me is amazing.
Well, let's do a little cheers of
here we go.
our favorite vino.
Wine.
This is our go-to. Protos.
It's not a go-to, no. This is one of our favorites. The Protos is the region, and it's incredible wine. It's one of the more expensive ones, like $7.50 a bottle. Yeah. It's very expensive. In fact, you spend €2-3. That's a lot. We spend $7.50 because it's primo good stuff. We thought I was allergic to wine for a while, so
we're celebrating right now.
Yeah. Then I find out that I'm allergic to the mold in this house. So it's everything points to always to the right decisions. You just have to be aware of what they are. And we're losing a €900 security deposit, which super sucks. We don't want to do that. I bought all kinds of stuff for this house to live here until the end of the school year. But because we can choose, that's what makes it so amazing. Because we can choose, and we did literally the other day. We're just like, all right, it's time to go. You can't be in this house because of your allergies. We got to move. We got to go to Miami, and well, instead of coming back and one of us going and two staying and looking for another house, why don't we keep going forward? So we're excited.
And then we're going back and seeing all of our friends.
And then we're going back to Panama.
And seeing our friends in Boca del Toro. And it's interesting that I'm going back there. This is going to be our third time. And it's like home. Mm-hmm. It is.
I keep saying, Mom, I'm so excited to go back home, see my friends. Yeah. That's like her hub, because now we've been back there 3 times. She knows that she's going back to see her friends. It's almost like, when people in the summer would take vacations and they go back and the same kids and the same families every summer.
Exactly. We used to do that in Panama City Beach, Florida.
I never did that. You did. But you were like, oh, there's my buddy. He's coming back.
We used to come at the same time every single year.
And that's what she's excited about. She's like, and I get to have my 7th birthday here when she had her 4th birthday in Panama.
She's going to be having her 7th. Yeah.
And she's planning it already. And she's already thinking about Cosmic Crab at Jones where she's going to have it. So it's super cool and fun. It's just a different perspective and a way of life and a way of thinking that we have that most people don't have. So we're extremely grateful for the options and the choices we have. And, it gets a little wild and crazy, but that's why we're called the Unstoppable Family.
Next stop, Africa.
Yeah.
Morocco.
I've always wanted to go to Morocco. In fact, when I saw the movie Almost Famous is when I wanted to go to Morocco, because she's like, I just want to go to Morocco, where the wind and the air is warm and the beaches are beautiful. I'm like, okay, I want to go there. And I was like, 20 years.
You sure it wasn't Epcot?
No, dude, I didn't go to Epcot.
Because Morocco's in Epcot.
I know. That means it's a cool country if it's in Epcot.
Yeah, it's got to be cool. It's in Epcot.
Yeah, in fact, I brought Hanalei back a Duffy.
In fact, we'll have to...
Don't get so close, because I'm all allergied up, and I'm like, ugh.
Okay. All right, this is a long enough video.
You guys are like, all right, I'm sick of you guys having your chit-chat. But hey, go out and be unstoppable today, guys, and have a great Sunday.
Cheers.